Hi everyone, so I am back with my regular cash stuffing video. I've been to the bank, I have withdrew my money. So yeah, let's dive in and get onto our cash stuffing for this month. So like I say, I have been to, well, I say the bank, I've been to the cash machine, and this time it decided to give me all of my money in £10 notes, which is just, ugh. But never mind, we still move. I'm going to move those little jars out the way there. So I'll pop them to the side a second as well. I think I should have 520 here. Let's just double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 510, 520. So we are going to be stuffing £520 today. Like I say, it is all in £10 notes, nothing we can do about that. So we are just going to have to roll with it. So first things first, let's see. We don't have anything left over in my binder, so there's nothing to kind of roll over. All my weekly expenses are all empty. But I do have some change left over, so I'm going to grab it out of my purse and we're going to put it into the jar here. So I'm just literally going to tip my purse out in my hand here. So I do have a bit of change. Not a great deal, but you all know I just kind of put my loose change, apart from the pennies, I don't put them in there. So it's just going to go straight into the change jar. So that is that done. Pennies and fives, I don't know if I said, but I saved them in a separate jar for my kids. And I don't know if I mentioned it, it was actually full. I took it to the bank to get weighed in and there was £40 in. So I have split it between the kids for holiday. I'm not sure if I mentioned that or not, but that is what I've done with that. So let's start with our little weekly binder. So we start with gas. Let me just take those receipts out. Let's have a look. Actually, that's not even a gas receipt, it's a postage receipt. I'll pop that to one side. Okay, so gas. I have literally just put £20 on the gas yesterday. Literally, gas is just being ate through like something rotten at the moment, and I tend to only pop my, obviously on a morning I have to turn my heating on because it is freezing when the boys get up for school and stuff, so I do pop it on every morning, and then usually like throughout the day I'm fine, and then I'll pop it on for like an hour or something on a night time. But has anybody else noticed how like crazy the price is? So like I say, I did put £20 on yesterday, and I just used like I didn't touch this money for it. I actually went to the bank and took £20 out and used it that way, which I don't know why I've done that, but I always have a buffer in the bank anyway. So what do? We are going on holiday as well, so we're probably not going to use as much. I'm just gonna, just for now, just because I've literally just put £20 on yesterday, I'm just gonna stick, actually I'm gonna put another 30. Things are going up, so I just have to kind of up things as and when needed. I'm gonna put 30 in the gas. Okay, so that will go in there. And electricity, I actually got one of the vouchers from my electricity supply that everyone's supposed to get, you know, the £400 that everyone's supposed to get for gas and electric. One of my vouchers came through and it was worth £66, so I put that on. So this month I don't think I need any electric at all. However, I am going to put £20 away and just keep it topped up. Like I say, obviously electric has gone up as well, but for me lately I feel like the gas has taken the biggest hit, and that £66 helped massively, so not grumbling at that at all. but I won't need anything on for this month, but I'm still just pop a little bit in there just to keep it topped up. Right, groceries. Again, we are going on holiday. Do still have food in at the moment. We're just living off like what we have in the freezer and cupboards, because I don't necessarily want to go out and buy anything when we're literally on holiday very shortly. But however, saying that, obviously we will need groceries when we come back. So I think I'm going to actually, I don't know whether, shall I change any of these 10s for some 20s? No, it's okay. We'll just deal with 10s for now. Okay, so I'm just going to put £100 into groceries. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I'm going to pop £100 into groceries. Also, before we go on holiday as well, I will use some of this money, and I just want to go and buy us some little snacks for on the plane so we can take through. I don't want to be going and buying food from duty free inside of the airport, and I don't particularly want to be buying it on the plane. It is expensive, so I'm probably going to use some of this money to go and get some snacks and things for on the plane. Right, petrol. I do need petrol, I know that, so I'm just going to do 40. So we've got £40 for petrol, 10, 20, 30, 40. That can go in there. So that can go in there. Then what do we have? Then we have self-care, social and household. How much do we have left first? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 310, 320, 330. We have 330 left. So what I'm going to do is put £10 in each one of these. So we'll have £10 for self-care. Then we'll have £10 for social. And this social one, I really feel like I want to go to Starbucks with my eldest son. We absolutely love the pumpkin spice lattes, so I might actually use that one before we go on holiday. And then I'm just going to put £10 into the household fund as well. I can't think of anything that I particularly need, but it's always there, isn't it? If I don't use it, I can roll it over, I can restuff it, whatever. So that is my little weekly booklet stuffed. We've got all of those done in there. That is fine. So then we're going to move on to our next big binder here. This is our usual one, and we've got our money left here. I actually, let me have a look. Yeah, I just need to grab my big book. Give me 2 seconds. I'm back. So this is my big book, and I need this because you can see here I do have £2 coins, and I save all of my £2 coins and I pop them in this, but I do mark them off in my little savings challenge book here. So all of these, when they're marked off, that means I've saved a £2 coin. So I have another two £2 coins, so I'm just going to mark both of those off there. Also, for any of you wondering, I absolutely hate this book. I wouldn't recommend it. There's too much in it. It's too big. It's too bulky. So, yeah. So, those two I've marked off there, and they are going to go into the little pot here. And that is getting quite heavy, which I'm happy about. So, I have managed to save quite a little bit in here. This, to be honest, is probably going to go in with my Christmas fund. I feel like I am a little bit behind on my 52-week money challenge. Let's have a look. So this is what it's looking like. I don't think I've checked in with you guys on this one lately, but this is what it's looking like. So according to this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 things on here to do. And I don't, is it even 11 weeks till Christmas, or am I actually behind? I don't know. I've just put my loose change. Actually, do you know what I think I'm going to do while we're here, just to keep me right for this? Right, I'm going to go back to my coin jar and I'm going to literally sneak £1 out of this. So I'm taking £1 out of my change jar, right? And then I'm going to take £30 out of my money. 10, 20, 30. And then on here, I'm going to cross off this 31. And that just gives me another week marked off. And then I'm going to have to literally pull my finger out and get the rest of it done. I mean, if I don't get it done, I'm not going to kind of beat myself up over it. But yeah, at least I've popped another one on. So we have added the £31 to the challenge there. Like I say, I've never kind of filled you in on that. I normally just do that like as I go separately. But now we've done that one. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 weeks missing off that. Like I say, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. If I can do it, great. If not, I've got all of this and I've got the £2 coins as well. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay, back to our normal binder. Right, let me just double count this again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 270, okay? So let's get into this. Right, so birthdays. I did have £50 in this, but it's back to nothing now. I have took the £50 out for one of the birthdays I have in November, but I'm just going to put another £20 into there to keep that topped up. So we'll stuff that again with £20. Kids Fund, I said I wanted to make this up in my last video. This is going to go to the boys for holidays. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So I'm going to put £20. That will take it to 100, and I will split that money between them. Savings, we always come back to that one. Holiday, again, I was going to make this up. I'm going to have to take some change from somewhere on. Does this have, because I have my little note here, we have 775 in it. Yeah, let's change some of these 5s out. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so I'm going to take 4 5s and I'm going to put 2 10s into there. So we'll just stuff them in there. So 75, 80, 90, 100. So then that makes this holiday fund up to £800. And I am happy with that for holiday. So that is that one done. Car maintenance, I always keep this one topped up. Really, really important one to keep topped up. Let's just count what I've got. 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200 we have. I'm going to put £20 in there. So we've got 220 in there now. Amazing. Does anyone else just kind of like to keep their envelopes quite round numbers? I hate when I'm like on the odd 5 or something. I like to round them up. Car tax is fully funded. Again, this is due at the end of this month. 20, 40, 60, 70. So we have £70 in there. That is fully funded. Car insurance has just been done. That's fully funded. Don't need to start that till next year. Black Friday, this was the one that I started saving just for me in case I wanted to buy anything in the Black Friday sales. Let's see how much I have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So there's 150 in there. What do I want to do? I'm going to put another 50 in, and then that's just going to take that straight up to 200. So that's that. Then what do we have left? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we have 120, 25, 30, 35. Right. let's go back through them. That's done. Car maintenance. Holidays got £800 in now. That's enough. Savings. What do we have here? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Right, we've got 4 there. I'm going to add 50 to this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? So, 450. Yes, I'm going to do 450 into there, okay? So we've just added an extra 50 into that. Kids fund is done. Birthday, I have just give 20, 50, 60, 70, 80. We've got £85 left here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Let's have a look. I'm just going to quickly go back to this one for a second and see if I want to add any extra into this. What did we put into gas there? Right, we'll put 30 into gas, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put another 10 into there. So we've got 40 in gas. Like I say, it's just about kind of keeping it topped up now. I'd rather have more than not enough. I only put 20 into electric. I'm just going to put another 10 in there. So we've got 30 in there now. Like I say, I do have my first voucher on there, which is a great help. Groceries, we've got 100. Petrol, what did I put in petrol? Did I put 40? That should be more than enough for petrol. £40. Oh. Right. Self-care, I definitely won't need. Actually, self-care, I'm going to put 5 in. So then we have 15 into that. I don't really use self-care. Like, I'm quite sensible with it. Usually I would have just spent it and blown it on myself or something, but self-care now, even though self-care is really, really important, obviously I am a qualified beauty therapist and nail technician. My best friend is a hairdresser, so if I wanted anything kind of self-care like that, that's all covered and I don't need to pay for anything like that. Like me and like one of my best friends, we always just kind of swap treatments and things, so we give each other a freebie as such. So if I can get away with not spending that, then I'll do that, but it's nice to have there just in case I want to do something. So again, we're going to put another 5 in social as well. So now we've got £15 in self-care and £15 in social. And household, okay, it's just going to get the other 5. Just get rid of these loose 5s. So household has 15 as well. So that's that. We still have some money left. Let me have a look. Right, what we got left? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We have got £50. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just actually going to stick it into the holiday fund. So if I put this, we should have £850 in total. Let's have a look. I'd rather have too much than not enough. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 97, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 98, 810, 820, 830, 835, 840, 845, 850. Right, that's it. That is me done. £850 in the holiday fund for our spending money. I'll take that little slip out of there because we've got more than £775 now. We've got 850. That is us done and dusted for our jollies. Everything is fully funded now. We will be sorted. We will hopefully have the time of our lives and enjoy it. Hopefully we'll get nice weather when we're there as well. But yeah, that is everything stuffed for this month. Like I say, we've done our £2 coins. We've done our change jar in there, and I actually did another one, ticked one off on my 52-week challenge, which is really, really good as well. So yes, that is it for this month's stuffing. I hope you have all enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the down bar below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you watching my videos. It is massively appreciated. And I know that my budgeting videos go down an absolute treat with all of you. They are literally one of my highest viewed videos. So yeah, just want to thank you again all for your support. And I will see you all in the next one, everyone. Bye.